Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Now open your eyes and listen closely. You're about to learn something that will change your life forever. I'm here to tell you about a belief system so powerful it can make your dreams come true in just 3 days. Yes, you heard that right. 3 days. You know what you're thinking. That's impossible. But let me ask you this, what if it wasn't? What if you could have anything you want simply by believing it's already yours? This isn't magic, it's not some trick. It's the incredible power of your mind, and I'm going to show you how to use it. For years, I've studied the human brain, consciousness, and the quantum field. I've seen people heal themselves from chronic illnesses, create abundance out of nowhere, and find love when they thought all hope was lost. How did they do it? They used the exact method I'm about to share with you. It all starts with a simple idea. Your thoughts create your reality. Every thought you have sends a signal to the universe. It's like placing an order at a cosmic restaurant. The problem is most people keep ordering the same old meals day after day. They think about their problems, their fears, their limitations, and guess what? That's exactly what they get served. But you're different. You're here because you're ready for a change. You're ready to place a new order. You're ready to create the life you've always dreamed of. And I'm here to show you how. The first step is visualization. You need to see your desired outcome so clearly in your mind that it feels real. I'm not talking about a vague wish or a fleeting daydream. I'm talking about a vivid, detailed picture that engages all your senses. If you want a new car, don't just see it. Hear the engine purr, feel the smooth leather of the steering wheel, smell that new car scent. Make it so real that your brain can't tell the difference between your visualization and reality. But here's the can't just visualize it once and forget about it. You need to do this every single day, multiple times a day. Make it a part of your routine like brushing your teeth or eating breakfast. The more you do it, the stronger the signal you send to the universe. Now, I know some of you are thinking, I've tried visualization before and it didn't work. Well, let me tell you why. Visualization alone isn't enough. You need to combine it with a powerful emotional state. You see, your thoughts are the signal, but your emotions are the fuel that amplifies that signal. Think about a time when you were incredibly happy or deeply in love or bursting with excitement. Remember how that felt in your body? That's the state you need to recreate when you're visualizing your goal. Feel the joy, the gratitude, the excitement as if you've already achieved what you want. This is crucial. Your body needs to believe it's real. But here's where most people go wrong. They do their visualization, they feel good for a moment, and then they step back into their old life and their old patterns. They let doubt creep in. They start worrying about how it's going to happen. They look at their current circumstances and think, this is impossible. That's why the next step is so important. You need to live from the end. What do I mean by that? I mean, you need to think, feel, and act as if you already have what you want. If you're visualizing financial abundance, start feeling grateful for the money you have now. If you're visualizing perfect health, start treating your body as if it's already healed. If you're visualizing a loving relationship, start giving love to everyone around you. This isn't about pretending or lying to yourself. It's about aligning your energy with what you want to create. It's about becoming the person who already has what you desire. Because here's the truth, you don't get what you want in life. You get what you are. Now, I can already hear some of you saying, but Joe, my life is a mess right now. How can I possibly act like everything's perfect? And that's a fair question. I'm not asking you to deny your current reality. I'm asking you to choose which reality you want to focus on. You see, every possible version of your life already exists in the quantum field. There's a version where you're struggling, a version where you're thriving, and infinite versions in between. Your job is to tune into the frequency of the reality you want to experience. It's like changing the channel on a radio. You're not creating the station. You're just choosing which one to listen to. This is where belief comes in. You need to believe with every fiber of your being that what you want is not only possible but inevitable. This isn't about positive thinking or wishful dreaming. This is about a deep, unshakable knowing. It's about faith so strong that you can taste it. How do you build this kind of belief? Through repetition and persistence. Every time you visualize your goal, every time you feel the emotions of already having it, every time you act as if it's already true, you're strengthening your belief. You're rewiring your brain to accept this new reality as the truth. But here's the thing. Your old beliefs will fight back. Your brain is wired to keep you safe, and to your brain, safe means familiar. So when you start changing your thoughts and beliefs, you might feel uncomfortable. You might feel anxious or scared. This is normal. It's just your old self trying to pull you back to what's familiar. This is where most people give up. They hit this wall of discomfort and they retreat to their comfort zone. But not you. You're going to push through, because on the other side of that discomfort is everything you've ever wanted. Remember, every great change in history started with a thought that seemed impossible at the time. The Wright brothers believed humans could fly when everyone said it was impossible. Martin Luther King had a dream of equality in a time of deep racial division. These weren't just idle fantasies. They were powerful visions backed by unshakable belief, and they changed the world. You have that same power within you. You have the ability to change your world, to create your reality. But you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to think differently, to feel differently, to act differently. Now let's talk about the 3-day window. Why 3 days? Because that's typically how long it takes for your brain to start accepting a new pattern as real. For 3 days, you need to be relentless in your focus. You say, wake up each morning and immediately visualize your goal. Feel the emotions of already having it. Then throughout the day, keep coming back to that vision. Every time you have a spare moment, every time you're waiting in line or sitting in traffic, use that time to reinforce your new reality. But here's the crucial part. During these 3 days, you need to eliminate anything that contradicts your new belief. That means no complaining, no worrying, no negative self-talk. If a doubtful thought comes up, don't fight it. Just gently redirect your focus back to your vision. This might sound challenging, and it is. But remember, you're literally rewiring your brain. You're creating new neural pathways that will make this new way of thinking your default mode. It's like carving a new path through a dense forest. The first time is the hardest, but each time you walk that path, it gets easier. Now, I want to be clear about something. This isn't about ignoring reality or pretending problems don't exist. It's about choosing where to put your energy. If you have a health issue, by all means, seek medical treatment. If you have financial problems, take practical steps to address them. But don't let these current circumstances define your future. Use this belief system to create a new reality alongside your practical actions. Some of you might be wondering, what if it doesn't work in 3 days? And that's a fair question. The truth is, sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes the change is subtle at first, but here's what I can promise you. If you commit to this process, if you truly live it for 3 days, you will see a shift. It might be small at first, but it will be there. And that small shift is the beginning of a whole new reality. Think of it like planting a seed. When you plant a seed in the ground, you don't see results immediately. But if you keep watering it, if you keep giving it sunlight and nutrients, it will grow. Your thoughts and beliefs are the seeds. Your emotions and actions are the water and sunlight. Keep nurturing them and they will bloom into your new reality. Now, let me share a secret with you. The real power of this belief system isn't just in getting what you want. It's in who you become in the process. When you start living from a place of possibility instead of limitation, when you start focusing on what you want instead of what you don't want, you transform. You become more confident, more creative, more alive. You start to see opportunities where before you only saw obstacles. This transformation doesn't just affect you, it affects everyone around you. Your energy changes and people respond to that. You become a beacon of possibility, inspiring others to reach for their dreams. You create a ripple effect that can change your family, your community, even the world. I've seen this happen countless times. I've seen people heal from chronic illnesses when doctors said it was impossible. I've seen people create thriving businesses from nothing. I've seen people find love after years of loneliness. And every single time, it started with a change in belief. This isn't about getting stuff. It's not about manifesting cars or houses or money. Although those things can certainly come as a result, this is about becoming the highest, truest version of yourself. It's about aligning with your purpose, with your potential. It's about living a life of meaning and fulfillment. Because here's the truth, you are a creator. You are a powerful, conscious being with the ability to shape your reality. But for most of your life, you've been creating by default, reacting to circumstances instead of consciously choosing your path. This belief system is about taking back that power. It's about becoming the deliberate creator of your life. Now, I want you to think about something you really want. Something that would change your life if you had it right now. Got it? Good. Now, I want you to close your eyes and see it. See it as clearly as you can. Make it vivid. Make it real. Now, feel how you would feel if you had it right now. Let that feeling fill your entire body. Hold on to that feeling. This is your new set point. This is the energy you want to carry with you for the next 3 days. Every time you feel yourself slipping back into old patterns of thought or emotion, come back to this feeling. Let it be your anchor. Remember, your thoughts are powerful, but your feelings are magnetic. They're what draw your desires to you. So feel good now. Don't wait until you have what you want to feel good. Feel good now, and watch how quickly your reality shifts to match that feeling. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you might be thinking, this sounds selfish. Shouldn't I be focused on helping others instead of getting what I want? And that's a beautiful thought. But here's the truth. You can't give what you don't have. When you're living your best life, when you're fulfilled and abundant, you have so much more to give to others. Your cup overflows and everyone around you benefits. When you're on an airplane, they always tell you to put your own oxygen mask on first before helping others. Why? Because if you run out of oxygen, you can't help anyone. The same principle applies here. When you're living your best life, you inspire others to do the same. You have more energy, more resources, more love to give. You become a force for good in the world. So don't feel guilty about wanting more for yourself. It's not selfish to want to live your best life. In fact, I would argue that it's selfish not to. The world needs you at your best. The world needs your gifts, your talents, your unique perspective. And you can only give those fully when you're living in alignment with your highest self. Now, let's talk about action. Some people think that this belief system means you just sit around visualizing all day and magically things appear. That's not how it works. Yes, the inner work is crucial, but you also need to take inspired action. The key word here is inspired. When you're in alignment with your vision, when you're living from that place of belief and positive emotion, you'll feel nudges. You'll get ideas. You'll see opportunities, follow those nudges, take those inspired actions. But here's the important part. Don't force it. Don't take action from a place of fear or desperation. That's the old way of doing things. Instead, take action from a place of excitement and anticipation. If it feels like struggle or effort, step back. Realign with your vision. The right actions will feel good. They'll energize you, not drain you. Just remember, you're not trying to make things happen. You're allowing them to happen. You're aligning yourself with the version of reality where you already have what you want. The actions you take are simply you playing your part in that reality. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. What about when things don't go as planned? What about when you face setbacks or obstacles? This is where most people give up. They take it as proof that it's not working. But here's the truth. Obstacles are not a sign of failure. They're a sign that you're on the right path. Think about it this way. If you're trying to climb a mountain, you're going to encounter some steep parts. You might slip and fall a few times, but those challenges don't mean you're on the wrong mountain. They're just part of the climb. The same is true in life. Challenges are not punishment. They're not a sign that you're doing something wrong. They're opportunities for growth. They're chances for you to strengthen your belief, to prove to yourself that you're committed to your vision. So when you face obstacles, don't get discouraged. Instead, get curious. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this make me stronger? How is this preparing me for what I want? Remember, every great success story includes moments of doubt, moments of struggle. It's not about avoiding those moments. It's about how you respond to them. Don't wait for everything to be perfect before you start feeling good. Don't put conditions on your happiness. Choose to feel good now, regardless of your circumstances, because when you make feeling good your priority, everything else falls into place. This might sound counterintuitive. You might think, but I'll feel good when I get what I want. But that's backwards. You get what you want by feeling good first. Your emotions are the magnet that attracts your desires. So make feeling good your top priority. Find reasons to be grateful now. Find reasons to be excited now. Find reasons to be confident now. Start telling a new story about your life. Instead of focusing on what's wrong or what's missing, start talking about your life as if it's already perfect. Tell the story of your life the way you want it to be, and do it with conviction. Do it with feeling. Your subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what's real and what's imagined. So when you tell this new story with emotion, your subconscious accepts it is true. And when your subconscious believes something, it moves heaven and earth to make it your reality. Now, I want to address something important. This belief system isn't about controlling every detail of your life. It's not about micromanaging the universe. In fact, one of the most powerful things you can do is let go of the how. Trust that the universe knows better than you how to bring your desires to you. Your job is to be clear about what you want, to feel the emotions of having it, and to be open to receiving it. The how is not your responsibility. Often your desires will come to you in ways you never could have imagined. So stay open, stay flexible, trust the process. Change, this requires surrender and control, which can be scary. But here's the beautiful truth. When you surrender control, you gain true power. You align yourself with the infinite intelligence of the universe. You open yourself to possibilities beyond your current imagination. As we near the end of this talk, I want to remind you of something crucial. This belief system, this way of living, it's not just about getting stuff. It's about becoming more. It's about expanding your consciousness. It's about living a life of purpose and meaning. When you start living this way, you'll find that your desires change. The things you thought you wanted might not seem so important anymore. You'll start wanting experiences over possessions. You'll start valuing growth over comfort. You'll start seeking ways to contribute, to make a difference. And that's the real magic of this belief system. It's not just about changing your external reality. It's about transforming your inner world. It's about becoming the kind of person who naturally attracts abundance, love, and fulfillment. So as you leave here today, I want you to make a commitment. Commit to living from this new belief system for the next 3 days. Commit to holding your vision, feeling the emotions, and taking inspired action. Commit to telling a new story about your life. And most importantly, commit to being patient and kind with yourself. This is a practice like any skill. It takes time to master. There will be moments when you slip back into old patterns. That's okay. Just gently bring yourself back to your vision, back to those positive emotions. Remember, you are powerful beyond measure. You have the ability to create any reality you can imagine. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the creator of your life. So dream big, feel deeply, act boldly, trust in the process. As you step into this new way of being, you'll start to notice changes. They might be small at first, a chance encounter, an unexpected opportunity, a shift in how you feel. Pay attention to these signs. They're confirmation that you're on the right track. They're the universe responding to your new vibration. But don't stop there. Keep going, keep refining your vision, keep elevating your emotions, keep taking those inspired actions. Because here's the thing, there's no limit to what you can create. As you grow, your vision will expand. You'll start to see possibilities you never imagined before. And as you create your new reality, remember to enjoy the journey. Too often, we get so focused on the destination that we forget to appreciate the path. But the truth is, the journey is where the real magic happens. It's where you grow, where you learn, where you become the person capable of living your dream life. So savor each moment. Find joy in the process of becoming. Celebrate every small victory, every sign of progress, because each of those moments is a miracle in itself. Each of those moments is proof of your power as a creator. Now, let's talk about consistency. This isn't something you do once and forget about. This is a way of life. It's about consistently choosing your thoughts, consistently elevating your emotions, consistently taking inspired action. It's about making this your new normal. At first, it might feel like work. You might have to consciously remind yourself to visualize, to feel good, to stay focused on your vision. But over time, it becomes second nature. It becomes who you are, not just something you do. And here's a powerful truth. As you consistently practice this belief system, you start to build momentum. Your new thoughts create new neural pathways in your brain. Your elevated emotions create new set points in your body. Your inspired actions create new patterns in your life. And all of this combined creates a powerful force that propels you towards your desires. Think of it like a flywheel. At first, it takes a lot of effort to get it moving. But once it starts spinning, it gains its own momentum. It becomes easier to keep it going. And that's what happens in your life. As you consistently apply this belief system, it gets easier. The results come faster. The synchronicities become more frequent. Your manifestations become more powerful. Now, I want to address something that often comes up when people start practicing this belief system. You might find that as you start to change, some people in your life become uncomfortable. They might question what you're doing. They might try to pull you back to your old ways of being. This is normal. Remember, people are used to the old you. When you start to change, it challenges their perception of you and of what's possible, but don't let this deter you. Your growth might inspire them to grow. And if it doesn't, that's okay. You're not responsible for their journey. You're responsible for yours. You might also find that as you raise your vibration, some relationships naturally fall away. This can be uncomfortable, but it's a necessary part of the process. As you align with your highest self, you naturally attract people and situations that match your new energy. Trust this process. The right people and opportunities will come into your life at the perfect time. Now, let's talk about persistence. There might be times when you don't see immediate results. There might be times when it feels like nothing is happening. This is where most people give up. But this is also where the magic happens. Remember, just because you can't see the changes doesn't mean they're not happening. Think about a seed planted in the ground. For a long time, nothing seems to be happening on the surface. But underground, that seed is growing roots, gathering strength, preparing to burst through the soil. Your desires are like that seed. Trust that even when you can't see the results, things are happening beneath the surface. This is where your commitment is tested. This is where your belief needs to be strongest, because the truth is, the universe is always responding to your vibration. Always. There's no such thing as failure, only feedback. If you're not seeing the results you want, it's an opportunity to refine your approach. Maybe you need to clarify your vision. Maybe you need to elevate your emotions even more. Maybe you need to take a different inspired action. But whatever you do, don't give up. Don't go back to your old ways of thinking and being. Because the moment you're about to give up could be the moment right before your breakthrough. Remember, every master was once a beginner. Every success story includes moments of doubt, moments of struggle. The difference is that they persisted, they kept going, they trusted the process, and you can do the same. Now, I want to share a powerful technique that can supercharge your results. It's called mental rehearsal. This is where you take time each day to mentally rehearse your new life. You close your eyes and you see yourself living your dream life in vivid detail. You feel the emotions. You engage all your senses. But here's the key. You're not just passively watching this mental movie. You're actively participating in it. You're feeling it in your body. You're experiencing it as if it's happening right now. Because to your subconscious mind, it is happening right now. This mental rehearsal does two powerful things. First, it trains your brain to look for opportunities that align with your vision. It primes your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters information, to notice things that can help you achieve your goals. Second, it creates a new memory in your brain. Your brain doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. So when you do this mental rehearsal, you're literally creating new neural pathways that support your desired reality. Do this every day, preferably right before you go to sleep and right after you wake up. These are times when your subconscious mind is most receptive. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Now, let's talk about gratitude. Gratitude is one of the most powerful emotions you can cultivate. It instantly shifts your vibration to a higher frequency. It aligns you with abundance. It opens you up to receive more goodness in your life. But just be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what's coming. Be grateful for your desires as if you already have them. This is a subtle but powerful shift. Instead of saying, I'll be grateful when I have this, say, I'm grateful that this is on its way to me. This attitude of gratitude does something remarkable. It shifts you from a state of wanting out, which implies lack, to a state of having. And remember, you attract what you are, not what you want. So when you're in a state of gratitude, you attract more things to be grateful for. As we approach the end of our time together, I want to remind you of something crucial. This belief system, this way of living, it's not just about you. Yes, it will transform your life in incredible ways, but it's also about the impact you can have on the world. When you step into your power as a creator, when you start living from a place of abundance and joy, you become a beacon of light for others. You inspire them to reach for their dreams. You show them what's possible. You raise the collective consciousness. Imagine a world where everyone understood this truth. Imagine a world where everyone was living their highest potential, creating from a place of love and abundance. That's the world we can create, one person at a time, and it starts with you. So as you leave here today, I want you to remember this. You are powerful beyond measure. You have the ability to create any reality you can imagine. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are the creator of your life. For the next 3 days, I want you to live as if your life depends on it. Because in a very real sense, it does. The life you've been dreaming of, the person you know you can be, it all depends on you fully embracing this truth. Visualize your desired reality with crystal clarity. Feel the emotions of already having what you want. Take inspired action from a place of joy and excitement. Tell a new story about your life. Be relentlessly grateful. and watch as your world transforms before your eyes. Remember, this isn't about forcing or struggling. It's about aligning, allowing, becoming. It's about tapping into the infinite power of the universe that flows through you. It's about becoming the highest, truest version of yourself. You have everything you need within you right now. You are already whole, already complete. You're not seeking something outside of yourself. You're simply allowing your inner greatness to express itself in the world. So go forth with courage. Go forth with conviction. Go forth with the unshakable, knowing that you are the creator of your reality, and in just 3 days, you'll be amazed at how your world can change. This is your moment. This is your time. Step into your power. Embrace your potential. Create your reality. The world is waiting for the gift that only you can give, so give it with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your being. You are ready. You are worthy. You are powerful. Now go and create the life of your dreams. It's all waiting for you. All you have to do is believe, feel, and allow your new life begins now. Make it extraordinary.